Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 2 of Let's Play Europa Universalis IV Mandate of Heaven as the Ashikaga Shogunate. In the last part, we were watching the wars declared around Japan and quelling what I would assume is the most powerful of said clans and trying to prepare for my eventual annexation of various clans. The Yanama has positioned themselves to be the first because they took 2 provinces from the Hosokawa. And because of that, I'm going to destroy them first. The only problem is they're going to be at war, which means it's going to be harder to get them annexed. They are currently also worth 380, which means they'll be a long annex, but in the long term, it's fine. And we're not going to pay for our troops as we don't need to. Like, we have no reason to. No one's going to declare war on us, so it's completely fine. I'm also now working on the Shiba to try and get them quiet, as they have the same fucking near enough same thing as us. And then Nanbu declared war on the Ando. So, yeah, the Ando, sorry, is bigger than the Nambo. So we'll see what happens. It'll be interesting either way. Hopefully Yanama do not lose too much land again, or any land, because I want to keep them. I at least want to. I want to integrate big, powerful vassals quickly, because the more powerful vassals disappear, the easier it's going to be to make the rest disappear. It's like a domino effect. Once the bigger one goes, the smaller ones go. The Yamana is now currently in 2 wars against the Amago, which is these. No, that's Ishiki. That's the. Oh no, it is the Imagaru who's conquered their land. Fair enough. The Takeda and the Tucci are currently here. We'll see what happens, but it shouldn't be long until the Shiba are loyal again, which is brilliant. Means I can get a royal marriage with them and keep them loyal. Hosokawa declared war on our daimyo Kono. That's completely fine. As long as I'm able to eventually. I mean, if there was ability to call for mass peace, like a realm peace, that would be really useful to start annexation. Lang technology useless to us? No. I'm not even going to bother reading that because no. Once we get, I think probably maybe. No. Our own development's only 21, and our vassals is 260. It's 360, 320, sorry. So, yeah. I think we'll be about here. We'll be 8th if we do get all these guys united. I am looking forward to becoming a uniting Japan. Let's get marketplace going. How useful would a marketplace be in our country? Not too useful, so I'm not going to bother. Oh, a coalition already. Fucking hell. Yeah, Yamana has now got the... Yeah, Yanama is not going to last. Which is kind of unfortunate because they're one of the countries I gave a marriage to. And the Usegi is now 63%. Why? Is it because I'm not paying for my troops? If I pay for my troops, are you suddenly weaker? It doesn't look like it. Usegi, I thought we were friends. You prick. Well, this isn't good. I can't really do much, which means I might have to annex the smaller bastards before I can get to the bigger ones. The Yamana is now at 64% over Great Liberty Desire, which doesn't help. I'm guessing my prestige is it my prestige? Probably my prestige. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but it looks like the Yanama aren't going to be around for too much longer, as they're going to get split up, or they're going to have to be forced to return land, which is going to be depressing for them, but not for me. I mean, the Shiba would be the smartest move because they flank my capital in both directions, and in north and south, and they have a bit of land up here, so I can block any further expansion north by the Usegi. So, but oh yeah, because so possible incidents because we're adaptive. Quite a lot of them. None of them are active, so. Advancement of the clergy, good for us. it appears that Shogun Yamusha is indulgent grey. And traveling monk. The heavens have opened themselves and rain outside falls a rattling tattoo on the far-off rooftops. A traveling monk has arrived at our doorsteps in Kyoto, asking for food and lodgings. The monk has given the vow of poverty, and by tradition we are obliged to help him. Naturally, we shall aid this traveller. It's definitely part of the culture, so I mean, why wouldn't I? I think the first thing I'm going to do is get something that makes my life a little bit easier. Which is none of them at the moment. I don't really see any of those being too useful. We'll see. Yeah, the Yamanai is currently at 65%, but they're completely occupied, so... I don't know how this is going to go, but I'm going to say not in their favor. Build temples now. No, they're not too useful, so we'll hold off for now. And the temporary sanity of monarch again. That's kind of upsetting, as I need the points to shut these guys up. Well, I guess the Shiba are going to be the one we annex next, or first. I said next because I've never even fucking been able to annex anyone. No. I'm sorry about that there, dude, but you know. Yeah, so we have to have max opinion, and they need to, like, not hate me, or be disobedient. 50 gold, and that should make them obedient. Nearly didn't. We may not be able to make them obedient. That is kind of annoying. They're currently nearly done with their war as well. I'm going to get my Diplo rep up. Because I need it. What's this? So, Otomo, Hatakeyama. I would say the Otomo are not worth it, so we'll immediately cross them off. The Hatakeyama. Where are you? Yeah, I don't know where the Hatakeyama are. I should do, though. Yeah, no. Nanbu, no thank you. Although you are the most northern tip, I'm going to say no still. Yamago, which is there. No, that's not them. Where the... Look at the clan logo and you can find them, Joe. I say that, I still fucking can't. Yeah, they are, no thank you. You know you are worth it, unfortunately. Okay, Shiba. The royal marriage, and hopefully you'll end your war soon so I can start the annexation process. It's going to be very hard to get an annexation going. Once we get one done, though, the second one should roll off, and it should be a pretty simple matter. Yeah, Usagi is going to be a bit of a problem. Yep. Giving them a province ain't going to be fucking wise, because they're not going to be happy about that. So Shiba, can you please be at peace? Like, that would be brilliant if you could finish your war and I could start the annexation process. Especially if you gain more land. That means I'm in a better position then. It also means I don't have to care about you anymore because you'll be starting to be annexed, and that's just fucking brilliant. Imagawa are very powerful, they believe. They only own one province though, which makes no sense, so. Takeda declared war on the Otsugaru. On those guys. Beating them, as I kind of expected them to. What the fuck? What? Why are they suddenly 10% higher again? Oh, they earn way more. Yeah, yep. I don't see that happening anytime soon. Unless I suddenly gain a shit ton of prestige, which I don't see happening. It's kind of annoying because they're fucking massive as well, which means annexing them would be a brilliant idea. Apparently even the Yanama, with their 3 provinces, still consider themselves way more powerful than me. They consider themselves to be 90% of my power, even though I have 8,000 men, they have 4. Sometimes I don't understand how the desire is worked out, but I'll figure it out and we'll deal with this. They must be right. I can't lose prestige at this point. So I can't call it diet because diets will make me lose prestige. At the moment, I can't do anything that'll lose me prestige, as I need the prestige to quell these fucking pricks. Yeah. The Shiba have definitely... They're also just declared war on the other person I was going to try and annex. Fuck's sake. There we go. We'll get 3 of you guys working. Try and find me a vassal to annex. And the Shiba are at 50% again. But they're at war, so it doesn't matter. Although the Usegi... Okay, so we've got the Usegi. We've got the Usegi in our grip, and the Queen of the People can fuck off. So, Lord Noritada is now just going to disappear. Ah, I don't have royal marriage with Shiba anymore. It's unfortunate, but Shiba would give me one. That is Hatakeyama, Joe. What are you doing? Oh well. 2 royal marriages. The Yanma would accept a royal marriage. Do you know what? I'm going to get rid of the Yanma as well. Actually, how many points am I... I'm spending 6. Let's spend... so you're going to be done in 59. And the... you're going to be done in 14, 6. So we're going to get rid of 2 people and grant ourselves a lot of land. This is going to be the start of when we fix the problems. Production efficiency. Stability cost modifier. Or... production might make me a bit more money. Yeah, we'll go for a bit more money. Didn't make me much money, unfortunately, but yeah, the Shiba clan still does not appreciate my overlord status above them. So we'll keep working on them for now. Imagawa declared war on Takeda. That's fine. As long as the Usegi are actually in a war and I'm still annexing them, which is brilliant, because it means now that I've secured them no matter what they take. The Amakatsu declared war on Amago, which is completely fine. I'm also looking forward to getting rid of the Yamuna, because just extra men at this point, ladies and gentlemen, is fucking necessary. The Shiba are going to be the most annoying, like I said. Like I say, they're still the thing, and the... Are you new or something? Because you didn't... Yeah, you must be, because you didn't have a... I like how you're immediately under me, though. That makes my life a little bit easier. I don't have to fucking, like, bother with putting you under me. I can also have one more relationship. I was going to hope it would be with Shiba, but at the moment I do not see that being a possibility, so... yeah, also, the Usegi might annex, completely annex to Takeda, which would make my life, how you say, much better. Currently producing silk in our capital, which is definitely very good. You bastard. You've gone to open doors. How do you do that? I don't understand how you can do... How do you do this? That is... Fuck you, game. You know how to do that, and I don't. Nope, it's not on that screen. Oh! Whoa. Fuck off a minute. So we can do Sword Hunt. Ashikaga loses 20 legitimacy for 10 years. But I get extra manpower increase, the last 4 limits increase due to its 9 daimyos. I get lose minus 1,000 and that, fair enough. Sankin Kotai, 20 legitimacy for 10 years. Diplo rep plus 3. So let's read the Sword Hunt. Within our subjects lie many dissidents, particularly Ikko Ikki and Ronin, who pose a potential threat to our righteous rule over Japan. We should call a sword hunt, ordering our armies across the land to seize the weapons from those who may wish to do us harm. The Sankin Kotai, we shall place obligations on our subjects to make periodic attendance to Kyoto while keeping key members of their court as our hostages. This will place our subjects under diplomatic strains while increasing our own influence, or forcibly expel Ronin, which is Liberty Desire -500. The Ronin are a troublesome lot. These masterless samurai roam over the country, often finding new lives as bandits, thugs, and vagrants. We shall take a census in major cities across our subject land and expel all Ronin into the countryside, buying as favored daimyo. I'm gonna do that. So let's it's not as good as I'd hoped, but it worked. I mean, now I've got the Shiba underneath us as well, royal married to us, so good. We also have a free thing, so I'm just gonna let that go to improving current countries in my underneath me as their opinion of me. Make my life a little bit easier. I don't actually see the Ikawiki on the map, so I'm guessing they're just a underneath one of these guys, like they're a little rebel maybe army, and they pop up when they need to. But we had a royal marriage game. What are you on about? Did I fuck up the royal marriage again? I probably did. Doesn't matter. The Yamana are going to be dead soon. And then we're going to get rid of the Usagi. And it should buy us some more power within our factions. We were getting rid of the second strongest. The Auchi are considered the strongest at the moment. Or the Uchi. So that's very interesting. But as soon as they're dead, they're dead. And then the sooner we get rid of all of Japan, like we conquer all of Japan, the sooner we can then venture outside of Japan and work on more important things. Unruly samurai, the prevailing peace of the past few years have left many in the samurai caste without work. These idle hands have now found employment in exploiting and oppressing the local peasant population. They will need to be dealt with. They seem useful, because apparently that gives me prestige. Morale guidance of the era in turmoil. Many of the leading daimyo in Japan are either self-made men or depend on the loyalty of those who are. Our old moral code, however, pressed the importance of lineage and loyalty and a social order based around the imperial court. Confucian scholars are now exploring the teachings of Chushi for guidance in the governance of our country. This newfound interest in Neo-Confucianism emphasizes the 4 books over the archaic classics and attempts to give a rational moral code for local rule and ordinary men alike. So what is the Neo-Confucianism? So we have the Shushigaki. Oh, so this is right. The choice will move you towards an open-ended. The current incident gain a skill 2 yearly prestige philosopher in Kyoto. This advice is 50% cheaper. Or this starts the Neo-Confucian incident. The choice will move you towards isolation. I'm gonna go. We should strive to attract the thinkers of this new stand of moral philosophy. I think that will put us in a better light. We could strengthen ourselves, but I think for now we will not. The Yanama are about to disappear, though, which is brilliant. The Shiba have placed themselves on a high perch again and have been like, whoa. But integration Yamana with a smaller country gives it independence during a greater realm. There's a lot of adapting, and while some parts are easy, the administration of the realm will need to be expanded to accommodate all possibilities. This does cause our annexation of Usagi to slow down, but I don't give a fuck. We're also going to call this, state this, and state here. Because I can. And the Nabushi are now demanding some land. So which of these is the weakest? You are the weakest, so therefore you will go to the... Wait, what? Where's the... Oh, there it is. See? This part had disappeared and I was very scared. So currently we have too many men, I'm guessing. Yeah, we can get rid of 2 of these. Get rid of the infantry. Cannot move them to our capital, so that's not a problem. But when we can, we'll move them to Kyoto. And the Usagi just got even harder to annex. They're also put themselves at 55 Liberty Desire, so I'm actually going to placate them. Weirdly, because that means I can then continue the annexation process. And we can then gain all the land they've currently got, which would be brilliant. A night to remember, Shogun Yamashiro is now well known, or infamous rather, for his indulgent nature and lavish lifestyle. While our administrators often complain about this drain on our governmental funds, knowing how to arrange impressive parties is resourceful is a resource in itself. Yoshimasa has made our shogunate many friends throughout his balls and banquets. Now he is planning another grand event, however the guest of honor is yet to be decided. So it's either Lord Norichika or the Ishiki enjoys a good celebration. We should try to impress Noshiro of the Lord of the Ochi. Let's improve relations with Imago by inviting Lord Kiyosada. They are all such bores, the event would be better without them. Well, who is currently considered the most annoying? The Ouchi at 43%, the Ishika at 35%. So it's either the Ouchi or the Amago. It's the fucking Ouchi. There we go. Got to keep them happy. I would love that extra. I'm not gonna lie, I actually would love that extra Diplo rep. It would help me get rid of these guys a bit quicker. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have to say it for the next part. If you guys have enjoyed, see you guys next one. See you guys then.